Ariana Grande and her husband, Dalton Gomez, have shocked the world when we found out that they separated and was secretly getting a divorce. Ariana and Dalton have always been couple goals, and fans have been crushed, wondering what exactly went wrong. Well, she is finally breaking her silence and spilling the tea on why she's getting a divorce, and y'all won't believe what really happened. Was Dalton really jealous of her success? So the news recently broke that Ariana Grande and Dalton Gomez, her husband of about 2 years, are separated and will be getting a divorce very soon. This has been one of the most shocking things that we've heard in a while because we all thought things were going great between Ariana and Dalton. She has always kept her relationship and marriage to Dalton super private, and her wedding was super low-key that we didn't even know they had gotten married until she posted pictures from their wedding on Instagram. This took the internet by storm, and the post quickly became one of the most liked posts on Instagram within a couple of days after she made the post. Like I said, she preferred to keep her marriage out of the public eye, so we really never got to know what was happening, but we just assumed they were good. But then, about a year ago, she posted a makeup video on TikTok, and she was not wearing her wedding ring. She did claim that it was getting cleaned and asked for people to not jump into conclusions.
I'm just not wearing my ring, it's getting cleaned, I'm not getting a divorce. Before you start, don't.
At the time, people believed her because, well, there was no reason not to believe her. But people are now wondering if she might have been hiding the truth in plain sight because according to reports, she and Dalton are now separated and heading for divorce pretty soon. According to People magazine, they had separated earlier this year and have been quietly and lovingly working on their friendship. It's kinda surprising to learn that they have been separated because they have been putting on a big show of being heavily in love. On Valentine's Day, Dalton posted a very rare picture of him and Ariana and captioned it, "My forever Valentine." Ariana reposted the picture and wrote, "I love you." Also, for their second wedding anniversary in May, she posted this PDA picture of them and she captioned it, "2 years, 3.5 together. I love him so." Now, when they first started dating, sources close to them revealed that they were perfect for each other, with one saying they're a great fit together. Dalton is entirely unfazed by the scope of her celebrity and is very grounding for her. He's young but mature and knows what he wants out of life. He is very hardworking and focused. He is low-key and doesn't like attention. He isn't impressed by celebrities. He is perfect for her. So, how on earth did they go from being the perfect couple to being divorced all in a matter of months? Well, according to TMZ, this didn't happen overnight since they had been separated since the beginning of the year. But in reality, the relationship had been shaky from the very start. TMZ reports that when COVID restrictions lifted, the differences became alarmingly apparent. Dalton was taken aback by Ariana's celebrity. He had not dealt with a schedule, the paparazzi, and the various opportunities that took her out of LA. Dalton would sometimes question why they needed to go around with security, something that was a must for Ariana. The differences started to make their marriage unravel, and it was greatly exacerbated when she went to England last December to begin filming Wicked. This would mean that the Valentine's Day post and the anniversary posts were just a way of throwing the public off. Either that, or they were both not ready to come to terms with the fact that their marriage was coming to an end. Things had been rough between them since last year, but it got worse in December when Ariana had to travel to London to film the movie Wicked. Things were already fragile in their relationship, and the distance proved to be the last straw for their marriage. And to be fair to them, it's not like they just decided to suddenly give up on their marriage, because they tried hard to make things work. Page 6 reported that Dalton flew to see her in London in a last-ditch attempt for them to work things out and save their marriage, but they were unable to work things out and eventually came to a mutual decision to separate in January. But according to an insider, the divorce is not going to be a messy one because neither one of them is bitter towards the other. According to another insider, the reason for the divorce is that the marriage just wasn't working for either of them, and it only makes sense for them to end it. The source claimed that Ariana is taking the divorce hard because she truly believed that she and Dalton were endgame and would live happily ever after. But she realized that they were better apart, and they're better off as friends because their lifestyle just don't mesh as husband and wife. Another spoke to Page 6 and said, they came to the decision together. They were having problems before January, but they want to remain best friends. They have prioritized continuing to be really good friends throughout the entire process. Their friends and families have been trying to protect them. Ariana was also spotted in Wimbledon without her wedding ring, and this is what really convinced people that the marriage is over. It's a sad situation, but at least she can say that she really tried hard to save her marriage, but it just wasn't meant to be. News of the divorce had her fans super shocked, and they left comments on social media saying things like, "Seeing Ariana Grande and divorce is still so crazy to me. First Taylor Swift and Joe Alwyn, now Ariana Grande and Dalton Gomez. 2023 is not a good year for women who date men far beneath them. And the Dalton boy dated, proposed, and married Ariana Grande knowing very well she's Ariana Grande, then gets shocked when she's followed by security everywhere. Has he seen how her fans behave? Boy, you should have dated Normani if you wanted a normal private life. Not the Normani shade. But I do want to know how you guys feel about this. Did you see this divorce coming, or did it also catch you by surprise? Also, do you think Ariana and Dalton are making the right choice? Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you like this video, then you'll love this next one even more.